Timo Werner possesses a fantastic goal-scoring record, consistently ranking among the best in the Bundesliga when it comes to non-penalty goals. In fact, he has had 3 league seasons where he has scored 15 non-penalty goals or more before turning 24. This is, by all measures, a truly remarkable statistic. The variety of goals scored by Werner has been gradually improving too, with Werner scoring 28% of his goals from the right channel and the left channel each. The remaining goals have come from the central locations or from within the 6-yard box, showing he is capable of scoring from different angles. It must be noted that 18 of his 21 goals have come with his right foot. While this might suggest that Werner is as one-footed as Abraham, Werner's ability to finish from a variety of angles truly sets him apart. Even though he predominantly uses right foot, he is capable of executing different finishes based on the shot location. His equal comfort in scoring across the goalkeeper and shooting at the near post is commendable. This particularly deserves attention because players who are comfortable scoring from the right tend to be fewer in number when compared to players who can score from the left. The fact that Werner is comfortable at both is a particularly attractive feature of this game. The fact he has no headed goals this season offers an insight into his style of play, with Werner leaving his taller teammates Paulsen or Schick to compete with the centre backs. Everything considered, Werner is perhaps the best goal scorer available to Chelsea at the moment. For that, we give him a rating of 9.5 out of 10 for his goal scoring ability. Tactical suitability. Unlike some of the other strikers in the study, Werner is truly versatile and capable of playing in multiple roles in different systems. Werner has played as a lone forward, a second striker, and as a left winger for Leipzig over the past couple of seasons. This means he offers his coaches a wide variety of tactical options to choose from without having to worry about fitting him in a position. Werner's willingness to press is no surprise, considering he has been schooled in the Bundesliga and at Leipzig, where pressing is emphasized more than anywhere else. In terms of preferred moves, he has mastered the art of breaking offside traps and getting into favorable positions to score, which has set to use Hakim Ziyech, a player who loves making diagonal passes into the box from the right. Werner could be a fantastic fit if he is to play from the left. However, Chelsea and Werner might have to make a compromise in terms of tactics and individual play style if he is to fit as a lone forward. Werner is not adept at competing with opener centre backs in aerial duels, a facet of the game that is perhaps his weakest. Similarly, he prefers receiving the ball in locations where he can turn and run at defenders instead of holding the ball up and bringing others into play. This is with fair reason too, as Werner's skill and pace allows him to beat plenty of defenders 1v1. If Werner is to be used as a lone forward, Chelsea would need to keep the ball on the ground more in order to get the best out of him. The combination of Abraham and Werner sounds like a fascinating proposition too, with Chelsea set to benefit from the best of both worlds. Werner's versatility means even if he does not work out as a lone forward, he can still be used in a tandem with Abraham or Giroud or as a winger if necessary. This ensures he is bound to be a good fit in Chelsea's tactical framework. And for that, he is given a rating of 8.5 out of 10 for his tactical suitability. Economic feasibility. Werner has a lease clause that is rumored to lie in the region of 55 million euros, a fee that does not come close to representing his quality as a player. His rumored basic wage demands of 150k a week are very affordable as well. Even in the cash-strapped climate after the COVID-19 crisis, the figures represent a real bargain for a player of his quality and pedigree. It is no surprise that Liverpool, a club that bagged one of the biggest bargains of the past decade in Mohamed Salah, are hot on the tail of the Werner. His annual FFP cost could be around 19 million euros, a high amount but one that is backed by his past performances. And for that, he is given a rating of 9 out of 10 for his economic feasibility. That makes a total of 27 out of 30 or 90% for Timo Werner. Thanks for watching. In the next video, we will be looking at Moussa Dembele.